Welcome to my channel, and it will be video about my new pencils. Couple of days ago I received a late Christmas gift from subscriber, and when I opened box I was surprised to find this huge set of color pencils. I've never heard about SOUCOLOR brand, so I was very curious to find some information, but of course, most of all, I was curious to open the box. And metal box with beautiful design was very nice, very attractive, and inside there were huge amount of colored pencils. For me, it's the biggest set of pencils. Uh, so far I own 150 Prismacolor colors, so it was very interesting to find how other manufacturer managed to create such a huge palette of colors. From what I have heard on Amazon now, there are a lot of various sellers of similar pencils. All pencils are manufactured in China. They have similar look, similar color names, pencil look, color palette, and the only difference is the name of the brand. So inside I got this paper for making swatch card, and there were several plastic trays with pencils. Everything arrived safely traveling from USA to Ukraine, so package was really good, but plastic trays were quite thin and flimsy, so I immediately decided that I will put all the pencils into the pencil case, that I don't want to store them in these plastic boxes, even if I do love metal box. Pencil looks nice with this black barrel with big letters, and I'm very happy that apart from color number I also have color name for each of the pencils. For me it's much easier to remember colors, to memorize my favorite color palettes when I have real names printed on pencils. Couple of pencils had quite fun names, I will show you later, but still I also was very happy to find that the tip of the pencil has quite a big amount of color, and after I did swatching I realized that it was pretty accurate color, and color which I have on the tip of the pencil quite nicely match color of the pencil pigment, so it was also quite nice. Inside of the set there were several metallic colors. They are spread on several trays, so I will need to find them, all those metal colors. And when I opened that box I pull it off new trays with pencils, and I was shocked with such a huge amount of colors. I dedicated 2 evenings to sorting and swatching these pencils. I decided that I will do first a very short swatch on the DIY swatch card which was included into set, and then I will reorganize them in order which I prefer for my pencils, to have one color range starting from light yellow to orange colors, then to pink and red colors. So I had a lot of work ahead of me, but my first impression about this box was very positive. From what I have learned from Amazon, the similar pencils which look exactly like this one you can find in the sets of Shuttle art, Color or Brute pencils. They have exactly the same names, the same numbers, but the different brand name on the tip of the pencil, and different type of the box design. And from what I saw on Amazon, because of the similar pencils and various sellers, there was a considerable price drop for these big sets of pencils, and I would say that they are very good sets for beginners. You immediately have a very good variety of colors. And I hope that quality also will be good. I am very grateful for this present because by myself I don't think that I would pay attention to this brand of pencil. I hadn't searched Amazon for new sets of pencils for new manufacturers, so now I'm very curious to try them. And first I decided to use a DIY card which was included in the set. It's not convenient for me for a long time use because I prefer to have names on the swatch card, so I will need to do my own swatches which will be bigger in size, but for now, to get first impression about color palette, this smaller paper also can be helpful. And what can I say? I was impressed by the vibrancy of colors and how they put pigment on the paper. The only thing is that uh, they wasn't very conveniently sharpened, so when I started to sharpen them myself, they behaved much better. They arrived with blunt tips, which wasn't very helpful for coloring on the paper, but when I sharpened them using my normal sharpener and I created nice thin tip, they behaved and they mixed much better. In this video I won't be talking about layering, about blending. It's just my first impression about color range and a little bit about color names, about quality of the wood, because I sharpened several of them and I didn't have problems. And after I will do several colorings on different papers, then I will able to give you my opinion about these pencils. So I dedicated 2 evenings to sorting and swatching them. I prefer to have in various columns, first starting from pastel yellow, cold yellow colors, warm yellow colors, then orange, then red, and I tried to find various pencils in various trays, and I put them into my new huge pencil case. My first impression is that they are vibrant, relatively soft, not as creamy as Prismacolors, but for me they are almost similar to Arteza. If you have Arteza, then you will have impression how they behave. And I do love color palette which was in this set. Of course, among 180 colors, you will have some colors which look similar one to another, and my only wish was to have a little bit more of pastel colors, some similar like Prismacolor Pale Sage. But with my new set of Monarch pastel colors, I will be pretty equipped with this huge set of a vibrant color. I was also very impressed by variety of lilac, purple, violet, lavender, magenta colors. Also browns and turquoise colors are very good, and I am glad that amount of yellow colors was limited. There were also metallic pencils included. Their colors are nice. Shining isn't very metal, but as I am not a huge lover of metal colors, I simply love how they behave, and for me it's not important that they don't have any particular shining. So I do love color range, their vibrancy, and how easily they gave color, how they put pigment on the paper. So first impression was very positive. Couple of fun things. Look at this peach color. I've never seen peach in such color. And also look at the pastel pink and pink. I would say that pastel pink looks considerably darker comparing to pink. But what can I say? Apart from such couple of fun names, everything else was quite normal, and names were quite helpful to memorize colors and pencils. And that's how my new huge set looks in the new house, in the new pencil case. First, I thought about sharpening all 180 pencils immediately to get a better impression how they behave on the paper, but then I decided that I will die if I decide to sharpen all of them in one moment. So I think that I will be moving step by step. I will select pencils for my first project, then I will sharpen them with my favorite sharpener, and then I will be able to feel better how they behave. I want to test them as usual on various papers, but I am very happy. So many new colors, beautiful colors, a lot of interesting muted colors like gray, pink, like various uh, gray green, blue green colors, everything which is very frequently necessary. And I am sure that for my style, when I don't do many layers and when I prefer to use vibrant colors, this set will be extremely helpful. But I was also curious to learn about similar pencils from different manufacturers, and indeed, sets of Shuttle art, brute Funer, a red set of colors had exactly the same color numbers, the same names, and the same look of the pencil. I downloaded this chart of Shuttle art colors. I compared them with my color palette of SOUCOLOR, and I found that colors from 1st to 172, 176 and 78 were exactly the same, and there were missing 6 pencils. So if you have Shuttle art, you will be able to color with me when I will be using this set. I would say that price for this set on Amazon USA is quite reasonable for me. My first impression of these pencils is very positive, and of course huge thanks to Brenda for sending me this wonderful surprise. Thanks for watching, and until the next videos.